And then there was one. We have the LVT and Native Gaming Free-for-All Series finals coming up right now. North America on the line. We bring back the boys. We got Tools, we got Tony, we got Active. So Tools, go ahead and take it away because we're loading right into this game number one.
Yeah, we got some players to talk about in this lobby. A couple pros in Legend and Gilkey, alongside the two-time land champion, Deputy Goober. And Goober hasn't not made, I don't know the best way to say it, but he's been in every grand finals in every LAN that he's competed at for FFA. Alongside him, Ezo, Kid Nasty, two mainstays in the grand finals of FFAs on these LANs. Kruvu, another grinder, and then we got some people that could be potentially on upset radar. Lego and Anthrax looking to create a huge upset in today's competition.
Yeah, I feel like the round we saw previous, that semifinals, was so tough, and I expect going into the finals going to be even tighter. And some names that maybe we aren't all that familiar with, like even I've seen with Anthrax back in Halo 5 a little bit. He was pretty nasty. I've seen Lego maybe in matchmaking here and there, but I haven't seen him at this level of competition. You got some sleepers that are joining some of the big dogs, so let's see what they got for us.
Yeah, for me, I'm looking directly at Ezo, right? He got a lot of assists in the last game that we watched. I believe it was the semifinals. Lots of assists. I would say 10 or 15 more than everyone else in the lobby. Wasn't really able to clean up kills. I'm looking to see if he can do that right now. But once again, it's Goober with the 3 kills in a row. 7 kills takes 5.
That's what Goober's so effective at, is he's always going to place himself right in a position where he has quick access to multiple lanes to get damage down. Finds the easy cleanup for the double, but then instantly knows where that next player most likely is going to be, and that's what makes him so effective. He has so many hours of FFA that he knows where the natural routes are, and really he's been playing FFAs against all the players in this lobby, bar maybe the pros in Legend and Gilkey, so he knows what these players like to do.
Overshield comes up and Kid Nasty finds himself over towards the blue base, not contending for it. Legend misses the slide a bit, but still stealing Overshield. Nobody looking toward the center map, and Legend gonna just take a free Overshield and may just get a kill with the Gilkey. Does barely any damage whatsoever. The stick happens, and at least Legend's able to get 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what you look for in that situation. You want to get 1 more before that OS goes down. Gets a little bit of value out of it, gets the 2, and like you said, and you know, it's now Kid Nasty on your screen. Goober still with that lead of 10. Like Tools had said, it's all about those routes and knowing what routes people are taking, just being prepared for it. You're gonna see he gets 12 right before he goes down. Goober's running this lobby.
Gilkey did a great job to track down Kid Nasty there, but what do we notice about how Kid Nasty played his life when he's made 1 shot? Most of the time, if you're in 4s, you start to head to the perimeter, start to play close corners. In FFA, you start to move towards the center of the map, right? It's a little bit different because when you look at top down, how people are going to play this, you're going to see players dotted around the perimeters. Those are your high frequency points. When you look at your heat map, it is red on the outside and not a shred of color on the inside. So you're going to see a lot of players using the jump ups, bottom positions towards the middle of the map to try to get their shields back in this lobby.
Ezo and Goober fighting towards another perimeter, trying to fight through that flag and towards utility. Lego doing the same, all the way toward the outskirts of the map. And Gilkey fighting it out with Legend, willing to trade out his life. There's still Deputy Goober in the lead.
Yeah, Goober has held on to this lead for a little while here. As you can see, cleaned up from that last round, right? Doesn't have any assists to work with. That also means not a lot of engagements. Goober, lots of engagements to work with on his own. Already 21 engagements total, and I mean, just you gotta love to see that, right? Maximizing every single life, most important thing to do in FFA.
Really, this is going to be an important moment for the players that are on the outside at the moment. Notice Ezo, Kid Nasty, and Legend. These guys are just on the precipice of competing for that first place spot. It's important for them to go on runs here and now. You have to find the sprees when you're able. The big thing about FFA, it's a battle of attrition. You're going to have to play consistent for 15 minutes and great for a few minutes in between. You cannot have dry spells.
Back-to-back sticks there, and that stick is going to shred the Overshield of Gilkey, who ends up going down without getting as much impact as he wanted to with that OS, but off for Spawn. Shredding Anthrax. That was beautifully played. Turns it into a double. Deputy Goober catching hands too, and Legend with the cross map shots.
Oh my God, I love that out of Gilk. It puts him at 17, which ties him with Goob. You love it to see it. You talked about Gilkey maybe and Legend not playing a lot of free-for-all. You know that Legends obviously plays a lot of twos, but not a lot of free-for-all in their pocket, and still contending with the likes of Goober and Ezo and all these people, all these players, I'm sorry, who play that FFA on the daily. So again, great to see out of Gilk.
Well, Goober just got a 4-piece, an overkill for him in the lobby. And that's going to create a huge separation between him and the next. It's Gilkey who's been working his way back into it, but now he has a massive deficit to overcome. And 4 kills in FFA is a massive deficit, especially when the leader is a player like Goober who knows how to effectively trade out. If there's one thing Goober is going to do, is he is not going to go find a death that doesn't earn him a kill. He will constantly go 1 for 1.
Another overshield about to come up, and I think every player is aware of this one. Ezo, though, looking to steal himself a few kills, double without taking any damage whatsoever, but the triple not quite there, just barely eludes him.
That's unfortunate right there. He gets the spawn, or his enemy gets the spawn on the fridge, not able to clean up that kill, and you're on a little bit of a run like that. You're moving real smooth like Ezo was. You'd expect him to even take the lead off of that 1 life, off of that run, but he ends up going down. A great shutdown. And Goober's gonna end up going down as well. He got 23. He didn't get any kill that life, and I agree with Tools. He's got to kill literally every single life. He makes sure to trade. So to see him not get that one on that life, he trades once again right there. It's kind of crazy. You just gotta, if you're the enemy team, or I'm sorry, the enemy players, you just gotta kind of shut him down. Make sure he's not able to get those cleanup kills or trade out his life.
Highly unfortunate events we saw from Kid Nasty right there. Missed out on 2 kills to end up trading out in front of him. Another kill to get stolen, and then Gilkey shuts him down. Just 3 potential kills, ends up with none of those. That's kind of how this lobby has been toward the latter half for Kid Nasty, sitting in 3rd place right now. But again, this is the finals. We're trying to make it to top 2. We're trying to make it to 1st place, and Kid Nasty, he's not happy with that.
Now this is where you're gonna see a lot of action towards this P side. Who's gonna be the one that feasts upon it all? Goober able to find that double kill. Man, he's just a walking machine at finding the extra kill, at ensuring that his life just gets that extra bit of value. And you're seeing the difference, the dividends that pays towards the end of these games. He's gonna start just building out this lead. It's so dangerous when he's leading the pack, because he doesn't try to keep pace for everyone. He just tries to sprint out and leave no room for anyone to come behind.
Speaking of sprinting out, you see 4 different players sprinting towards that P side, Gilkey being one of them. And this is the frustrating moment right here for Kruvu, in a situation where he's trying to get that cleanup kill onto Gilk. Now he has to back up and wait for a timing here. OS coming up. This is a very important time for him to stay alive, but now that his position is known, he's going to get pushed with no shields.
Yar's out here for Kruvu, down to 1 shot, and wanted to stay alive, but a grenade coming out of nowhere, and a confident Deputy Goober right through the mid-map, gets himself an overshield, steals 1 kill before getting the 2nd, deals with the player right behind him, an assist onto the 3rd, but it's okay, he's alive. He still has overshield to work with. He still has opportunities to be impactful on the map. Deputy Goober is alive and kicking, and now with a double-digit lead, who can catch this man?
6 minutes and 30 seconds to get the job done, but Goober, he still has his life with them. He's gonna be 5 in a row now. That overshield putting in big work, and it makes you think, guys, you have to start playing the middle of the map when these overshields are coming up. A couple times now where we've seen that overshield just grabbed for free. Sometimes you have to think about the ramifications of not getting the overshield, as it'll go to the player that you just can't let it have. Deputy Goober has an absurd lead at the moment, and it's gonna take a miracle for one of these players to come back at the moment. Who are the players that can do it? You got 3: Legend, Gilkey, and Nasty at the moment, in my opinion. Those are the 3 players that I'm looking at to potentially make a run at this.
At this point,
I was just gonna say, it's incredible to watch Goober, right? I am so impressed with the fact that, like, again, you know, staying alive, taking those routes, every single life he's able to get at least 1, most of the time 2, most of the time 3, and you just build on that lead, and that overshield just makes things even harder for everyone else.
At this point, I'm wondering when this man gonna get a promotion. He can't be a deputy all his life. The way he playing like this, I mean, assistant chief, captain. He can't be a deputy when he keeps playing like this. The man keeps finding success. 37 kills right now. Again, a double-digit lead here in the finals. Goober, it's just starting to run away with it a little bit here, and we still have over 5 minutes worth of gameplay. What will he end with?
Two-time land champion for a reason, right? He got his first championship at Arlington in year 2 of the HCS, and then was able to find his second FFA championship just a tournament ago at Atlanta, the reigning champion thus far. The big thing that he talks about, winning worlds. And you can see that this practice probably means the world to him. Understanding this is going to be some of the best practice that he's going to get. Points and money on the line. It makes players play just a little bit different.
Yeah, he's just playing this really well in every regard. 39 kills, still keeping that lead. Gilkey starting to inch up just a bit, though. He's going to be getting that 34 kill mark now, only 6 away from Goober. And this is what you got to do. If Goober can get shut down, he's not able to get the kills on every single death, and Gilkey can make sure to get his own. It'll be huge for the side of Gilk, but like you said, Legend in contention as well. We'll see who's able to catch up, if at all.
By the way, guys, in case you didn't hear Garrett early, not only fantastic practice, but not only money on the line, $1,000 spread across each region every single week, but on top of that, these are sanctioned events. These are pro points that these players are playing for right now to determine seeding going into these free-for-alls. It is just so amazing that we have these, and it's happening week after week. Make sure you guys catch this every single Friday so you can see finals like this. 42 kills here for Goober. Meanwhile, Ezzo, 10 kills behind, but in 4th place at the moment, and starting to get into a bit of rhythm, starting to catch a little fire here.
Well, right now, Goober has to be prioritizing the X factors in this lobby. Legend and Gilkey, these are the two that he's going to start hunting out, trying to ensure that not only he doesn't necessarily need to get the kill, but he just needs to put damage on those players when he sees them to ensure that they go into their gunfights weak.
Gilkey the only one really in contention here. Legend a little bit behind him. This is a really long follow here by Legend. Unfortunately, he's going to give that kill away for free, and now down to no shields. Kidnass is going to look for a kill onto him, and he'll pick that one up as well. Gilkey really the only one in arm's reach of Goober, who's honestly slowing down just a bit. 44 kills, only 5 away here is Gilk. Ezzo with that overshield, get something going, but again, I mean, Gilkey, I would say, is the only one that can stop Goober with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
This is where the mentals get really tested here. You know, just over 2 minutes on the clock. You're just about in that 2-minute drill, that clutch time. This is where you cannot get tired. You cannot get defeated, no matter where you are at the lobby. These are the moments that matter most. Get in here and empty the tank. Give it all you got, no matter what placing you are. You can't sit here and say that I quit just because I saw the time and I saw my standing. Go in and show us what you got.
It's very reminiscent of what we saw in Atlanta. Goober got a big lead in Atlanta, but then had a few minutes where he just was not able to get the kill, and it became a close game at the end. Now suddenly, as we get towards the end, he's almost to 50, but Gilkey is certainly in striking distance at the moment at 43 kills. We'll have to keep an eye on Gilkey for the rest of this lobby, see if he can make up the difference, but Goober is starting to find his kills once again. That drought well over.
Yeah, just consistently going towards that P2 side, holding forward, just getting a trade at this point. It's just like Slayers and 4s, right? If you have a really sizable lead, you can go for those just 1-kill trades, try to third-party some fights, but overall, 1 kill, not enough here for him. He wants 2. 53 now for Goober. Gilkey all the way down to 44. That's the next person in line, but Goober running away.
Getting that cross map to make it double digits on the player that's in 2nd place with a minute left on the clock. Talk about icy.
I think we all agree here. It is Deputy Goober's game to lose. It is his game to win. He controls his own destiny right now. Does Deputy Goober. Overshield from Gilkey, though, might be exactly what the doctor ordered. You find yourself down by quite a bit, but this is the utility that you need in order to make a run. Gilkey, if he can find the target, because so far empty-handed right now for about 10 seconds, and there was only 40 on the clock. Now 34, and oh no.
That was his chance right there, and honestly, just not finding anything. They saw the overshield player, they ran away. 25 seconds left. Gilkey with 46, Goober with 55. I don't think there's any shot. Goober's gonna get another double kill once more as well. Kid Nasty will take that nade, but 57, 61 is our highest for today.
Oh, we need to go look at Legend. A Legend goes down. He can maybe upset for second place off the spawn. He needs to find a quick double kill. Nothing in his sights. It's gonna be Gilkey that takes second, and our champion for North America, Goober, the two-time land champion, looking to add to his collection at Salt Lake City and the Halo World Championships later, will join the likes of Dolan, Plasma, and Snipe Drone as your LVT and Native Gaming FFA Series champions for week number 1.
I don't know if y'all smelling that. Y'all smelling that? Cause what I'm smelling, I don't know if it's bacon or something. I don't know what it is, but the artist known as Pork and J clearly was cooking up in this lobby. And every time he might have just burnt something. The man was cooking for so long. Deputy Goober coming out and showing us all why he is that guy when it comes to free-for-all action. It was a pleasure watching him play throughout this entire tournament, and that includes this finals, putting on a clinic. Congratulations, obviously, everybody that made it to the finals. You know, Gilkey and Legend absolutely doing their thing. Ezzo as well, Kid Nasty, everybody. But Deputy Goober, let us know, baby.
You know what I love too? Is just the fact that he specializes in free-for-all, right? Doesn't concern himself with fours. And free-for-all, you know what's crazy good about free-for-all? The fact that you only have to worry about you. And my goodness, is he worried about himself? Another victory, and just a pleasure to watch this guy play. Every single life he is getting more than one or more kills. Every single life. There is barely a time where he doesn't get a kill on one of his lives off a spawn, and you gotta love to see that. I would even think that if he had a little bit more of a flow here, he could have broke our record for the day, maybe even got 65. But just a great job overall by Goob.
Man, I got a plea for the Goob. Pick up the force again, man. There's just too much talent. We saw the last FFA World Champion, last shot, immediately find himself on a good team. I think Goober, I know you don't want to be about the politics, the team switching, the drama that comes from the AM scene, but my God, that's just too much talent not to be there. This guy is just so damn good. Plus 17. And double digits between him and second place. An unbelievable grand finals performance.
And it's some of the best in the world. I mean, we're not talking about any slouches by any means. Gilkey and Legend, these are professional players that have been professionals for quite some time. Damn it, Legend just won 2 tournaments this freaking year. You know, Gilkey, again, been there, done that. Kid Nasty, Ezzo, you know, free-for-all phenoms, and the rest of the lobby as well. This was a tough lobby, but Goober didn't make it look that way. He was confident, he was decisive, he was the best free-for-all player today.
100% agreed, and I want to see more out of this guy. We talk about the world championship for this year being in his sights, and we talk about, of course, how these events are going to give those pro points for the SLC free-for-all and give you that better seeding. I mean, it is beautiful to see once again someone specializing in one thing and dominating in that one thing. You know, obviously we'd love to see this man in fours, but he's doing his thing in free-for-all, and once again only has to worry about his performance and his performance only. And today he performed with 57 kills and a victory for the LVT Native Gaming FFA #1.
A shout out to the home kid, Gilkey, playing for Native Gaming underneath that banner in the 4v4, is gonna represent for one of the hosts of the FFA, right? Native Gaming putting up the prize pool money here today. So shout out to Gilkey getting second place for his org over there, and shout out to Native Gaming for helping out. I mean, it's great to be able to have such large prize pools for everyone around. There's the man Goob himself with that $2,000 check at Atlanta. He's got another one at home for HCS Arlington in year 2. But the big thing he says he's chasing, and he said ever since Arlington, he's chasing that coveted trophy at the Halo World Championships with that $25,000 prize pool. He's been in the finals each time he's competed, got second place in that grand finals, lost to It's the Last Shot before anyone knew who Last Shot was in the last grand finals at Worlds. He's coming back for vengeance in year 3.
Good looking dude. Great taste too. I see that SSG hoodie he's rocking right now. You know I love me some SSG merch. I ain't never mad at that.